this is Skate36. I'm back with another Persona 5. And I am the East Building, 3rd floor. So I just gotta get my bearings again. Alright, this is the way.
Show me your true form. Alright, the first move is ours. One, take my fire. Finish it. Don't come back. All right. Whoa, badass. Okay. Piece of cake. I can feel it. Show me your true form. Alright, the first move is ours. Use wings to hit its weak point this time. Let it go.
Okay. This is a hostage situation. These, to be honest, the first time I played through this, I never had a hostage situation until like the very end of the game. I was about at the final boss the first time I had a hostage situation. Anyway, that's when they knock down one of your members by hitting their weakness. You can rescue them and you can negotiate with them. Yeah, just showing that you can use it 3 times, and there's no real consequence to using the Thieves Guild. So, just showing that real quick.
Nice work, team. Power courses through. Okay. Well, that's that. Now let's hurry on.
Yeah, here's where your third eye comes in. Like if there's I think last video there was a puzzle. Well, it showed you where the footprints led. Well, here's a special book Yeah.
Show me a true form.
Yeah. And Persona just learned a new skill, Dormina. It has a pretty, at this moment it's very useful because, putting the enemy to sleep has other advantages, which I'll get to that next time I'm in a battle and I can show it off. Yeah, you can't open this gate until you get the key. And to get the key, you need all 3 of the special books.
I'll reveal your true form. It's almost scary how good I am. It's almost scary how good I am. It's almost scary how good I am. Game over.
Oh, whoops. I forgot to pause the recording on that one. Forgot to skip. Oh well. I could just edit it out later.
How suspicious.
The reason I decided to stay hidden for that is because I forgot which one of these 2 rooms it was, but I remembered in one of them there's a... I thought in one of them there was an enemy going to attack. Which I was right. Which I was right. Alright. Yeah, Sharp Student's one you want to get for a lot of your personas. It automatically lowers the chance of taking a critical hit. I mean, that's pretty good no matter what part of the game you're at. So, I mean, as soon as you can start getting that on your personas, the better. The Queen Book. Yeah. Alright, here it is.
Joker, there's a chest. I'll reveal your true form. Alright, the first move is ours.
Ah, crap. I didn't mean to do that.
Go, give me more. Persona! On the ground. Nice going, Skull. Let's tear them apart. This way.
Yeah, this is an
That was easy.
yeah, this is another one of those locked chests. So, yeah, you can't unless you
Oh,
spent that first day making. You're gonna have to. Actually, you really couldn't have made any more lockpicks, or maybe you can only make one. You see, unless you spend a couple days making stuff, you're not gonna have. I think there's like 4 or 5 of these special chests in this dungeon. There's only a couple of them per like palace, but still.
well,
All right, yeah, you got to put the books in the right spot.
uh, Joker. Well,
All about Kamoshida. He's the king, so there. So there.
is this?
Charming doll.
Uh, oh,
Uh,
yeah. Okay.
yeah. Yeah, this is just creepy. I mean, seriously, what the fuck? Man, this is just. Ugh.
Hey, look at this.
Yeah, I got another map.
All right.
Yeah, I. This is all his cognition, so I guess this is the fact that all these of are Shiho. I guess this would be the PE teacher's office, his office or something. It's Yeah, it's really fucked up. I have a lot of issues. This is all right. Well,
Joker. All right.
yeah, my last video had a lot of. You could pick up a lot of the wind because I had my phone kept overheating. So I've stopped recording with my phone case on because I think that was part of the problem. It just didn't let any heat out. It was just kept the heat on the phone. Yeah, so I also tried putting the camera and blowing my fan onto the camera. It worked very well actually, but it just, I don't know, you got a lot of the cameras, you got a lot of the, you could hear the wind going into the microphones.
This is a nice spot for a safe room.
Yeah, in here, there's going to be a boss.
I'll just have this.
Or a sub-boss or whatever.
Joker.
Yeah, this, there's a pattern.
He's trying to do something.
This boss has a very specific pattern to it, so gonna Tarunda this guy.
I don't see a weakness.
I'm pretty sure that he's resistant to most of the elements. Ay, ay.
Watch your health.
Oh, I forgot he did that, actually. Now, as soon as this battle is over, a bunch of enemies are just gonna pop up, like around you, so. Yeah.
Anytime. Just watch your distance.
First things first, you want to go back and save. Just because, you know. Actuality, though, I think I'm gonna go back for now because, I mean, I'm gonna need to make like 3 or 4 more lockpicks, and I'm gonna need to start a couple social links, that kind of thing. All right, I'm back. All right, I'm pretty much done here for the moment. I'm gonna wait like 3 days, and all right, gonna wait a couple days, like 3 days or so I can have 3 or 4 actually maybe 4 days, so I can have an extra one just in case. Yeah, the infiltration log is just helps you keep track of the progress. Your progress, like here it says right here, when leaving the palace, your progress will be shown in the infiltration log. Your teammates will also comment on how far you have left to go. Yeah, this is where having a meeting. See, right here. Really yeah, Morgana just says it right. Yeah, I'd agree with him about this. About 50, we're about halfway done.
Really? Nice. Oh.
Yeah, make note of that. The bookstore on Central Street to buy certain books. And then the library, the ones you get from the library will have a longer or a bigger effect on your social stats. You'll get a lot more for reading books from the library. There's also DVDs that you can rent and video games that you can play to boost your social stats later on. No, you can't, dude. Yeah, I don't know. This guy is very pretentious. Yeah, he's kind of like from the third one. He's like kind of like thinks he knows everything. I think Mr. Ekoda. I think that was his name. Either way, he was kind of an asshole. But this guy, he's not. I get the feeling he's not trying to be an. Unlike Mr. Ekoda, though, I get the feeling he's not trying to be an asshole about it. He's just very pretentious and very like a know-it-all. She, okay. Yeah, another reason to connect with the network is because you can. It's a bit of a cheat, but you can get the answer. Yeah, everyone who plays the game will, when they answer the 83%, so 83% of everyone playing this game picked C. I don't think I've come across one that's wrong when you do this. But you do have to also remember, don't get used to it, because you can't do it on the exam questions.
Nice going.
Yeah, just like the other games, answering the question will boost your knowledge. So it's important to get those right.
Wow.
Send invitations to time. Yeah, this is how you boost your confidence. So, for anyone who hasn't played a Persona game yet, this is how you do it. You just go and talk to them and interact with them.
Okay.
Yeah, for now, you can't really go and hang out with An because she's yeah, you can't really go and hang out with An because right now she's more preoccupied with getting Kamoshida dealt with. You can make time to hang out with her later. But first, before I go, I have to go to a I'm definitely gonna hang out with Ryuji, but first I gotta go get to the secondhand store here. You'll be coming here a lot later because he'll get more. Yeah, CRT television. Go ahead and buy that. You'll be using it a lot throughout the game. Yeah, I bought all of these because I these are what you use to make lockpicks. Yeah, and it's kind of like Persona 4. As you level, as you level up your allies ranking, they'll get new abilities to use in battle. Like this is like how you do with Anne right now, the baton pass. I gotta I gotta check to make sure I gotta. Yeah, I forgot if I got rid of him or not. And I think this is really useful because if you get a message from them saying they're available on your phone, you can go right to them. Yeah, and actually having a persona of that of the Arcana of the confidant that you visit, if you have their a persona of their Arcana, you'll get basically add an extra star, add an extra one of those music notes. One music note is like that probably would have been two instead of three, or actually I think that might have been more because they were sparkly. You see, I played through the whole game and I'm still not totally understanding of how it works. Like I didn't look up any guides or anything like that, so I'm not entirely sure of how it works.
All right. All right. See ya.
Hey. Oh, yeah.
Oh crap, I forgot about this. Oh, I forgot. I need to take an extra day to clean out, clean all this crap.
Hey. Oh.
Yeah, I gotta clean this crap.
Oh. Nice. Okay. That's incredible. Wow. Hey.
Yeah, these are on random days. Like there's certain days that you'll have a seat and other day and most days you won't. It just depends on it just happens to depend on like
Oh.
I believe they're scripted days, they're not random. But I don't know, I can't remember all the days. Usually but for the beginning they give you hints. Like they told you to like how he told you to clean up the room. Well, because you find the Yoncha Wanderer, and then you get a data, and then you get a seat.
Ah.
The flower shop, you need a certain amount of it'll boost. That's one that you're probably going to use quite a bit, at least at first. But yeah, you got to be charming. Yeah, I think you only need like one rank in that in order to get the charm to the right level. So the same for the other one. I think you have to have boldness or proficiency. It was one of the two for the noodle stand. And you can look at the calendar to tell you what days your jobs are available. I was a bit disappointed. I mean, I felt there should be more jobs. I felt like there should have been more, I don't know, in the job department. I mean, there's only like or four part-time jobs you can take throughout the game, and you'd think there'd be more than that, but I guess I can see why they did it. I mean, they didn't want you to have like a whole bunch of options and a whole bunch of ways to boost your stats. I mean, they wanted you to actually do more than just do the jobs. There's other ways to boost the stats that I'll bring up later. But for now, the jobs are the ones that you're probably gonna. Also, before you can go and start hanging out with An, you need to have kindness. I forgot about that, but yeah, you need to have kindness.
Great, so much. Welcome.
Ah, crap, I need more.
Hi. Yeah. Well. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah, right now I'm gonna go and talk to the nurse, to the doctor, because I need to start that social link. You'll start to get, as you boost it, you'll start getting discounts on medicine. So yeah.
Oh. Huh? Oh. What are you trying to do? Huh? Take care.
Bottoms up. Just drink it fast. Well, yeah.
Good evening. Do you remember anything from the moment you took the medicine until now? By the look in your eyes, I'd say you don't. You briefly woke from your coma, but you were completely dazed during the entire examination. You eventually lost consciousness and fell back asleep. Are you out of your mind? Only an idiot would have drank that. Fine. By the way, the reason you lost consciousness was because of the taste. It produces a foul smell and it mixes with gastric juices, similar to surströmming. Oh well. All that matters is that thanks to you, I was able to get some good data. Okay, it's my turn to make good on my part with you. That's why I waited until you woke up. I don't want the general public to know about my original medicine, so you're strictly prohibited from disclosing what happens here to anyone. Understood? Then it's a deal. As long as you come here for it, I'll give you the medicine at a good price whenever you want. I may even add additional selections in time. I look forward to your continued patronage. Considering all the actions you've taken, you must have had someone with medical expertise. Who? And how did you treat your wounds? It'll be easy to find out who if we look into this, you know.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the death persona, I have obtained the wings of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right. So, when can you come back for the next clinical trial? Oh, you don't remember that part either? Well, I was saying that teenage test subjects are quite valuable in the medical research industry. So I'll provide you the medicine for your entrance exams, and in exchange, you'll be my guinea pig. I have to perfect this medicine. If you're able to move now, you can go home. All right. Take care. Bye.
Yeah, every time you go to the clinical trial, your guts will increase.
All right.
So, Yeah, he is definitely. Yeah,
So,
from the beginning of the game, you had to know he was going to be a social link or confidant. I mean,
hey, you're not causing any trouble, are you? Good. I've got to report to your probation officer twice a month. It's already a pain in the ass as is, so please don't make me have to write even more crap. Got that? This society is kept in check by laws and authority figures. You can go and get yourself killed if you want, but don't go dragging other people into your mess. Last thing we need is more idiots like you roaming around. Hmm? What's wrong? Yeah, I'm heading out now. Sorry about that. I know. The usual, right? Okay. I'll see you later. As you can see, I'm pretty damn busy both at work and in my private life. If you could lend a hand, it'd really be a great help. Now we're talking. Either way, I won't ask you to work for free. If you agree to help me, then I'll teach you how to make the perfect cup of coffee. Not a bad trade.
sounds actually, I wouldn't mind that myself. Yeah, I'm kind of a coffee. I'm a big coffee drinker,
We got ourselves a deal.
so yeah. And he might be sounding like a jackass, but he's actually a really good guy. Like, and it just goes to show you don't judge a book by its cover.
You may call yourself a phantom thief, but you're still a minor. Someone had to support you. Furthermore, they did so knowing you were a part of that group. Isn't the owner of that cafe an accomplice of yours?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Hierophant persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right. I'll be counting. See you later.
Whoops. Great. Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on right now, so you're gonna have to. Either way, I'm still gonna take 3 days to go and get 3 or 4 days to go and get the. Yeah, this is a good hint. The diner is where you'll probably spend a lot of your time because aside from gaining knowledge, you can also increase other social stats at the diner as well.
Oh, oh.
Let's see. The real question is, should I go with her? Let's see. What day is it? It is Thursday.
should write something.
Let me think. I saved just now because I'm not sure if I want to do something. I think I just want to hurry up and start leveling her up the social link, because the medicines you can get from her are really, really good.
There's no one here.
Oh crap, I forgot you have to increase. In order to further that one, you're going to have to increase your boldness. This part of the game is a lot more confusing to me because at this point you're kind of deciding which way you want to go. Can I go ahead and get into the thing here? Ah, crap, I can't use that. Alright, I think I forget what if I can go to that diner, but I only got like 933 yen left. Hang on, I'm gonna decide. I'll be back in a flash. Alright. Yeah, the velvet room will appear in various areas. There's here, and then there's, I think, Akihabara, which is a real place in Japan. Actually, if I ever make a trip there, I'm definitely gonna have to stop in Akihabara. And here is the bookshop. It has 3 books right now. 7. It has 3 books right now. They each increase social stats. And here is a video rental store.
Good day.
Yeah, you might recognize these, you might recognize these as being parodies of various other TV shows and movies. I think it's mostly TV shows, though. Yeah, this Guy Macver, Bubbly Hills 90210. And my favorite, the X folders. Okay, I really did to be honest, I really did like the X-Files. Like I was big into the X-Files. Still am big into the X-Files, to be honest. But yeah, I'm not sure, but I think that you can go into the Velvet Room.
Hey, inmate.
And I forget when... I'll shut up now. Alright, should I try? I'm gonna go in here and sell some stuff. And sell all that loot that I picked up.
Okay. You should be grateful. All right. Sounds good. All right, which one? Okay.
I'm pretty good on weapons right now. What is that? To be honest, actually, I'm gonna get the Blizz Dagger. Oh, whoops.
Come again. Come again.
Meant to equip that. It has 2 less attack, but it has an effect. Freeze. There's another. It's the same as for the last couple of games. The freeze effect is just the same as the last couple of video games in the series. It freezes the target, but there's another thing called technical attacks. The technical attacks happen under various circumstances, like if someone, like I'm gonna go ahead and bring up the tutorial for it. Oops. Oops. Or not oops, I already knew that for a second. I was like, huh? Ailments. Here it is. There's the freeze and shock that were in the last 2 games, but there's also burn, which it's basically similar to a poison, except it's basically similar to a poison. And shock, aside from making it so they can't act, it also may electrocute others around them. So you can hit one of them with inflict shock, and by the next turn, all of them might be there. All of them might be shocked. It's pretty useful if you use it right. Dizzy, it reduces accuracy. Forget, cannot use skills. And sleep, cannot act, but HP and SP will slowly recover over time. And a lot of these are the same as the last game. Like the ones that were in the last game. Like Confuse and Fear. Except there's a couple of new ones. I think Despair is a new one. Now here's technical attacks. It's basically like when hitting them when they're weak, except you can use it. It depends on what they're afflicted with. Like, if they're burning, you hit them with wind, and it'll basically deal like double or triple the damage. Double, I think it's double. If they're hit with, and if they're frozen or shocked, then just use a physical attack. My advice, though, is not to attack them when they're shocked. Or at least, because the shock can transfer to you, and it will eventually spread to your other party. So yeah, you gotta be careful when they're shocked. But if they're frozen, just hit them hard and they'll fall. And also, they reinstated nuclear damage into the series. That was kind of cool, I thought. But hey. And then if anyone has a mind-altering one, like confused, scared, enraged, despaired, or brainwashed, a psychokinesis attack. Dizzy or sleeping enemy. If they're hit with anything, it'll deal a technical. So yeah, that's just went over the quick explanation. Alright. As for what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go and boost my proficiency. By going to the batting cages.
Let's do it.
Going to the batting cages will boost your proficiency a little bit. You want to start going for social stats firsthand. You want to get the social links unlocked, but you definitely want to go more for the Oh, that was a miss. If I could hit the ball.
Hey.
That's why I saved beforehand.
Want to head back?
Oh, well, there's plenty of time to do that if you really want to.
You're back.
Yeah, now he's going to give you permission to go out at night.
You got that?
So, at first you can only stay around this area, but it's all well and good. Oops. Yeah. You also want to learn to level his social link or his confidant rank up, because he teach all his items are SP restoring items. So yeah, you want to learn his, definitely level his up. Unfortunately, I'm going to make some lockpicks. Yeah, you're probably not gonna do any of that, or at least I never did. It only increases your HP. It'll increase your HP, but it only does it by like 5 points at a time, and that's just not worth it, in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe there's another. If you take protein powders while you're doing it,
Okay. What are your thoughts?
alright, I will make.
Okay.
I shall make one more. I think I can only start off by making two.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah. All right.
Well, hey. Wow.
Where did they say the yakisoba thing was?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go another time.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Go to the library. I always forget about the library for some reason. I mean, yep. Yeah, the and all the books you get are related to your characters and the persona they have. This is the book about this is based on Arsene, which is yours, the pirate legend. The is based on Ryuji. Zoro the Outlaw is based on Morgana's, and the Alluring Dancer is for Carmen, or Anne's persona, Carmen. All. Huh? Is that? Hey, it is.
What is it?
Notice. She has an out. She actually has a distinct sprite or image. She actually has an image and actually is noticeable compared to the others. Remember her face. She shall be somewhat important later. I say somewhat, very important later. Let's see, what did I need first? In order to get to work at the flower shop and start boosting your kindness. Yeah. Oh yeah, charm. You needed your charm to be charming. You can also read here. You can read, study, do a lot of stuff here. Oh man, that's just rude. Seriously. They're just standing here, staring at the student council president over there. That's a bit creepy. Alright, well, I can't read here, so I'm gonna... Alright, so I can't read here because someone's sleeping at the table. Alright, I think I'm gonna... Ah, what the hell, I guess I'm just gonna go hang out with Ryuji.
Wanna get going?
Whoa.
Crap, I forget what to say here. Yeah. One thing I'm pretty sure everyone's going to agree with about these games, it's so hard sometimes to remember. Even if you've beaten the game, it's just so hard to remember what to say. I think I'll just play it casual. Nice to meet you. There we go.
All right.
Yeah, those follow-up attacks are very useful, so... Huh? Now they're just arguing with each other?
See ya.
Ah, you're back.
Supposedly. It don't matter if you believe it or not, though. This opportunity just kind of fell into our laps.
Hey,
All right. I got 10 days to steal his heart, so it's not... So, yeah. But, you see... But in actuality... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... It won't today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. It says 10 days. You see, what they don't tell you until after you secure the treasure room, you have to have another day. Ah, forget it. I'll explain it when the time comes.
okay. What are your thoughts? Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna head to the palace tomorrow. I think before I start exploring, I'm gonna end the video and just make the... And keep the next video as I get to the treasure.
Yeah.
My goal is to get to the treasure next time around.
Well,
Yeah, yeah. So you can check the book out for as long as you want, I think. So
Do you know the answer?
or Nero at. You know, I actually knew this one beforehand. Like I did a report on it back in school about Rome and I looked up several of the emperors. He actually added singing to the. He actually added singing to the Olympics.
Nice going. No, no, no. Let's go. Everyone's here.
Oh yeah, they'll say something different in this meeting.
Let's start our strategy meeting. Okay, meeting adjourned. Okay, let's go. I'm ready. Let's go.
All right, I'm gonna save here. And this has been Skate 36. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Later.